Hello there. Welcome to this week's Talent Alert. And yeah, it's been a week. And yes, my hair does grow quickly, at least from a beard perspective. So yeah, it's been a long week. Let's just say that. But let's jump into Talent Alert. This is the fastest and most fun 5 minutes in talent acquisition. So we're going to lead off today at the bottom of the list. And these are only the bottom because it's in alphabetical order, because these people are all top of the list as far as I'm concerned. Let's start with Tim first. Tim's our HSE and regulatory compliance leader. Tim's seeing a lot of activity all of a sudden, so he's probably going to have a job soon. So if you're interested in Tim, because he's got health, safety, and environmental compliance, expertise in safety program development, regulatory documentation, hazardous waste management. He's really good at streamlining processes. He's great at reducing incidents, and we got data to prove this. And you know what else? Managing global compliance across a lot of diverse industries. If you need someone to really take ownership of HS&E and compliance, it's Tim. Tim is the man, and he's not Tiny Tim. He's Big Tim, and we're leading off with Big Tim today. Now let's talk about, and by the way, Tim's in Akron. Let me mention that. Now let's talk about Rachel. She's a full stack developer. Rachel's been on the list for a couple of weeks. She's doing a lot of things with freelance work right now, but she wants a real job, working for a real company. She's in Brandon, Florida, 7 years of experience in designing and optimizing web applications and APIs. She's skilled in Java, .NET, Angular, and RESTful services. She's excelled in scalable, high-performance solutions and leading cross-functional teams. God, I'm good at reading this stuff. So that's Rachel. Let's get her working. Again, Brandon, Florida is where she's located, and she always says it's Brandon, not Brendon. More to come on that. So working our way up the list or down the list, or however you want to talk about it, let's talk about Big John. We got Big John out of Irving, Texas. John is our academic and nonprofit executive director. He is accomplished executive. Aren't they all? But no, he really is. Trust me. I can show you the numbers. I'm fixing my beard. Extensive experience in scholarship fund management, alumni engagement, organizational leadership. This guy's a leader, period. End of discussion. You need someone to lead your nonprofit, lead your academic function relative to generating interest, generating donations, keeping in contact with your constituents. That is Big John. Next, let's talk about Ed. Easy Ed, okay? Why is he easy? Because he's a wonderful guy to get along with. You're going to bring him into your organization. You're going to say, God, this is about the nicest guy we've ever hired. That's Ed. University and nonprofit advancement leader. Again, seeing a lot of activity. So if you're interested in Easy Ed, let's get on the phone and talk about him. 20 plus years of experience in alumni relations, volunteer management, event coordination, and strategic planning. Proven track record. How's it proven? Because we've got the data to prove it. Driving engagement initiatives, fostering lifelong relationships, and developing innovative programs to enhance alumni experience. Okay, that's Easy Ed. Next person on the list, Casey. This is not Casey Jones. This is Casey, some other last name that I'm not going to share. By the way, Ed's in Columbus, Big John's in Irving, Texas. Casey, our friend Casey is in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, warm Phoenix, right? It's not hot there because it's dry heat. That's what they always say. Strong track record in client relationship management, business growth, and supply chain optimization. His expertise is in sales strategy, international trade compliance, financial analysis. This guy, let's get him in a business development role and see what he can do. We're looking at some other industries for him. We've got logistics, but he can probably sell in any industry. He's got a good financial background too, so it's a good mix there. So that's our friend Casey out in Phoenix. Next, we're talking about Brendon. Don't call me Brandon. Customer success and operations leader. This guy is a true leader in these functions. What do I mean by that? He's really good with data analysis, looking at the data, seeing what it tells us, and planning accordingly. That is Brendon. So if you're needing someone, look at this. I'm reading this number. Achieving 99% customer retention rate and 40% NPS improvement. What? Is your company doing this? Because if it's not, it's time to bring Brendon in, okay? And that's hard to say when you got a mustache. So Brandi, you are a fine candidate. What a good employee you would be, okay? That's Brandi. Looking for customer service roles. And by the way, Brendon is in Akron. Yep. And Brandi is in Anderson, California, but she's looking for remote roles. She's going to work anywhere in these United States remotely. Fantastic customer service skills. She's so likable, incredibly likable. You get on a phone call with her and you're like, gosh, where did the time go? You really enjoy talking with her. Boy, this beard really moving. So that's Brandi. Great background. She gets things done. You know, the other thing is she gets with an employer and she stays. I'm thinking about her employment history. She was with her last employer, I think, 20 years. Why is she not there? Because of cutbacks, right? We're all dealing with that right now. Brandi was impacted by that. So really a good customer service person. Let's round out today with Ali. And actually, I've got one other person I'm going to throw in just to mix it up a little bit more. Ali, and this is not Muhammad Ali, but he does float like a butterfly, but he doesn't sting like a bee. That's our Ali. He is a public health advocate. He's going to be really good in a medical facility, nonprofit ideally, something that's offering community service, servicing the community in some way around public health. That's Ali. He's located in Brooklyn, New York. He'd like to stay there. He likes Brooklyn. He likes the big city and so on. But again, think of him in something, global health education campaigns, managing community-based healthcare programs. That's his expertise. He's ready to work in his new role. He's excited about it. We talk all the time. And again, that's Ali. Float like a butterfly, but don't sting like a bee. He doesn't. I'm ending things a little bit differently today because she shared this post last week. And this young lady, and they're all young compared to me anymore. I don't know how that happened, but everybody is. She's out of Cleveland, Ohio. And yeah, the home of the Cleveland Cavaliers, the best team in the NBA. And they're proving that. Prediction here now. Mark your calendars. By the end of the NBA season, they will be the NBA champs. You heard it here first. But we're talking about Chelsea. Chelsea is a community builder. I don't know how else to describe it. She's a good fit for a lot of roles. Project management, training, event planning, talent development, community engagement. Those are her things. You know what that's starting to sound like, though? Something in the recruiting world, talent attraction, the things that we're talking about right here. I think she'd be wonderful for that because she's a good connector. She knows those environments well. Any way you slice it, let's get Chelsea working, and not just because she's a Cavs fan and she shares our posts, but that sure does help. We appreciate that. But let's get her working because she's got a ton of talent. Guys, that's it for Talent Alert for this week. You know how to get in touch with us because I put the information right there so you can track it. When you see me next week, I may have this shaved off because it sure is difficult to do these Talent Alert with this on. Otherwise, have a good day.